The concept of dyslexia and how it is understood, are based on knowledge that sufferers have told the experts. However, what has not been realized is the fact that no really detailed description of what dyslexics see and how dyslexia affects the individual has been undertaken. The following example is what happens when a dyslexic reads a paragraph. Kindly note that this is from personal experience from a dyslexic of senior years, who has found ways to work around for most of the problems that he is faced with. Taken from https://fruitsa.co.za/wp-content/upload/2021/07/transformation-working-group.pdf. This is what the paragraph says. However, the industry was not immune to the supply chain shocks, especially with the informal markets, hawkers in particular, where all operations were halted under hard lockdown, level 5. This is an important market for developing farmers as most of their produce is delivered at the fresh produce market where hawkers source their stocks. However, dyslexics, for example, will read. Now let's put that in a structural order. However, the industry was not immune to the all operations were halted under hard lockdown, level 5. The supply chain shocks, especially with the informal markets, hawkers in particular, whereas most of their produce is delivered at the fresh produce market. For developing farmers where hawkers source their stocks. When you see this, you begin to grasp why so much time is lost to the economy because of this, and it is not subject to one industry but every industry across the local, national and global economy. There is a solution. That solution is Polly Speaks For You. What does Polly Speaks For You do? Polly was developed by a dyslexic user who realized that hours of productivity, time and money was been lost due to this, one overlooked fact, and as a result this was costing vast amounts in time and money been lost to the economy. Polly was developed by this dyslexic to help dyslexics and other individuals with poor reading skills read and write correctly. If there is one thing that has a huge impact on individuals with these conditions, it is telling them that they cannot read or they are incompetent. This will only result in further and even greater loss to the economy. Thus the introduction of Polly Speaks For You needs to be done with sensitivity and understanding. It is essential that individuals with these conditions be assisted in the tasks they are doing by implementing the Polly Speaks For You system. Polly Speaks For You needs to be used in conjunction with Microsoft Office, as Polly makes use of some of the structures of MS Word to perform correctly. A dyslexic user can, for example, take the content of an email and post it in the Polly Word box and have Polly read the content of the email back to them. This verbal initiative will reduce the amount of time and errors because the user will clearly hear what must be done or understood. To help the individuals in the workplace clearly understand what they were required to do, and moreover if writing emails, issuing purchase orders, signing off invoices, quotes etc. was understood and completed without errors. Polly Speaks For You can be found on the web at https://www.pollyspeaksforyou.co.za/what Polly can do for the economy.html